We'll survive. I know, I want you, but I will survive. Whew. It doesn't matter what you wear, just as long as you are there. And every guy grab a girl, and they be dancing in the street. In New York City, all we need is music. There be music everywhere. What's up, Snot? I hear you, brother. Me too. Me too, bro. S gang. I talked to the dude at the dispensary about the lace, about the crumbles and shit. And he told me they had some of that. He said they had a few different kinds. He said they got one that called honeycomb. He said the honeycomb is a lot drier and it's easier to break up and sprinkle in your blunt. He said the other stuff be kind of moist and could be a little messy, is what he told me. Yeah, in California. Need me to send you something? What, need me to send you something? Need me to send you some Captain Crunch? Need me to send you a couple boxes of Captain Crunch? Yeah, he said it's the dry. He said the dry one was called honeycomb. He named about 3 or 4 different kinds, but he said the honeycomb, he said, was dry. And when he explained how he said the other ones could be a little sticky, moist, you know. He said it's less mess with the honeycomb. He said because it's dry enough where you can just sprinkle it better in your blunt. I said, oh, okay. Oh, you said you're on the Dutch? But you can't get a flavor Dutch stuff. Oh, shit. But you can't get a flavor Dutch. I got to figure my laundry stuff out before the store closed. Hey, Miss 702. What's happening with you? What's happening with you, niece? What's the latest? Keith, you did get charged yet? Because they got to have him in court by tomorrow. So, have he been charged? Wait till they take him to court. It's going to be paparazzi. When he go to court, it's going to be bad wherever he at, downtown, wherever he at, it's going to be paparazzi. Oh, Gangster was on? Why didn't get a notification on it? Yeah, I gotta go check because I had him on notification. He ain't show up. What's up, Bronx? I gotta go check, because some people say they don't even get my notifications sometimes. So I don't know what's up with that, cuz. I gotta go check that shit. Trying to get a little comfortable so I can smoke this weed. Shit. Wait on that woman to call me to get her from work. What's happening with it, Bronx? Allerton. The 18. Yeah, cause I seen the thing on Mac. It said Munchie B from Inglewood, whoever he was, right? It said on the 3rd. So I hit the notify me. I say notify me. I hit that. It didn't even show up. I just happened to strolling and I saw it. I said, damn, Kerry, that's right. I said, you're supposed to have to do it today. And when I clicked on it, they were still chatting. See, the last few times I did that, they was done chatting. So I couldn't get in the chat, but I might have commented. But I don't know. And when I went on there with Gangster, I had notifications. I had all. And I don't see, and a few times I saw him on my timeline, the videos was, a day old and shit like that. I'm like, well, I'm not getting notified. So I don't know what's going on. I think the Orioles the number 1 overall seed in the American League, and I think the Atlanta Braves is the overall number 1 seed in the National League. Because the Braves and the Dodgers got buys, and Baltimore and Houston got buys. The Astros. Don't y'all know in Compton in hood where these know that in Compton in hood wear these hats. In Compton for years. Ever since I've known them to be out, to be honest. But it's more popular for Hoover. But in Compton, this Compton in hood hat. In Compton, I crip up. In Compton, it's Compton in hood. In Compton, they've been wearing this hat since the early 70s, from when I can remember. They always been wearing the Astro hat. Yeah. Yeah, I seen you with a blue athletic. Yeah, I seen you with a blue athletic. But I seen all kind of hats in different colors. I've seen a green Raider, red Raider. You see all kind of different color hats. I remember back in the day, it wasn't really about no sport cap. Back in the day, you wore a nylon beanie, a brim, a golf cap, a bebop cap, apple cap type caps. Cap, that's a cap. We didn't really wear the sport things. At first. And then when it came out, and they started doing it, in Philadelphia Athletics, they had blue uniform, Philadelphia Athletics. Yeah, when them caps started coming out like that, where niggas was rocking them, the first one I can remember in the hood was, you remember the old style caps? They was kind of round like this. They was round looking with a round top with the button in the middle. And they all used to have the little 3 white lines go around them. Y'all remember them old style caps? I used to wear some of my daddy hats. My daddy had all kind of brims, gangster brims and shit. Docs, shit like that. My daddy. So I used to wear some of his brims sometimes. And but you know what baseball caps I'm talking about? They was round, cuz. It had the 3 lines, white lines or whatever your team color had, them lines go around them. Y'all remember those? Where the homies used to they took the LA off and went and got a black S put on them. Like an old English S on that LA cap, that round looking one. And then the little homie PJ, rest in peace, little PJ, he got him one. And when he went to the SWAT meet, he took the LA off the Dodger cap and he put white SBC on his. He put a white in font writing, plain font writing. And after he did that, all the homies started doing it. After little PJ did it. You see a lot of those in the hood. That round looking baseball cap. It had a little button on the top of it. They used to have a 3 bars go around the cap with the team logos on them. And them was the first ones. Homies in the hood was rocking. But y'all, South was doing Seattle. Palmer Block was doing Pittsburgh Pirates. Peruz is doing Pittsburgh Pirates and Philadelphia Phillies. And, in Boston. like that. Back in the day. Of course, the Drive had Detroit. Inwood had the Astros. Neighborhood block and New York. Who else had a certain hat, homie? Who else had a certain hat? Who else had a certain hat, cripple? Back then. Yeah, Paul Roos wore Pittsburgh Pirate caps and Philadelphia Phillies. But Palmer Block wore Pittsburgh Pirate too. The black one with the gold P. Palmer Block wore it too. But Paul Roos used to wear Sassoon. Sassoon had this on. That was on Sassoon. They used to wear those. They used to wear Calvin Klein for CK back then. They used to wear Calvin Klein for CK back then. Farouk and Sassoon. Because Sassoon was like this. Yeah, Nutty wore the Yankee. You know, this before my hood was doing the White Sox hat. This way before the White Sox hat. You know, back when they were doing them old-fashioned round baseball caps. They was popular around the early 80s and shit like that. The round-looking baseball caps. And like I say, in the hood, the first one they did, they took LA off, but they put a black Old English S on it. And it really didn't stand out. You know, you had to be up on a nigga to see it was a black S. But, like I say, when a little homie, little PJ did his, he did white SBC on his. You can see his shit plain as day. After he did that, all the other homies followed suit. So you see a lot of those in the hood. Yeah, all of a sudden that special edition cap came out, the round one. It was like the style. Everybody was rocking off. And then all of a sudden, they got the sewing shit on your clothes in the swat meet. Just sew it on your clothes, your hat, this and that, right? So we all started going to the SWAT meet. We got a black cap and had a big fat white S sewed on it. And that's what the hood was rocking when I was, around back in the day. We had the black cap with the white, fat white S sewed on them from the SWAT meet. And I used to always wear shit with writing on my clothes. You know, I had OSG SAG, low SPC on the black sweatshirt, sewed in on the back. It was white. I had Bullet, rest in peace in the front. I had Bullet, RIP. I had another light sweatshirt that say, it had OSG, it had Original Santana Gangsters. Wrote on it had the Raw Fabulous SAG is what it had on the back. The Raw Fabulous SAG. Original Santana Gangster. On the back. It was a brown sweatshirt and the writing was gold. And me and Sammy was at the Playpen in LA. And we was in line. It was a line like a motherfucker. But you was indoors, but it's a long ass hallway to get in there. And and I heard somebody say, "Sad? Is that sad?" So I had the brown sweatshirt with the gold writing on the front. I mean, on the back, it said the raw. It said the raw, fabulous, sad. Original Santana Gangster on the back. Hey, sis. On the back, right? I had the brown khakis, the brown Gator Stacy's. Oh, my shit ain't charging, cuz. I had my brown Gator Stacy's, right? So me and Sammy in line, it was me, Sammy, and Lunatic from Palmino. So I heard the girl voice saying, "Is that Sag? Is that Sag?" So I look, I say, "Who is that?" She says, "It's me, Arlene," right? I say, "Arlene?" I'm like, "Oh shit, what's happening? What's up?" I say, "Who all with you?" She said, "Me, my sister, and two at home." I said, "Come on." I told them to come on, right? So they come on up there and got in the line up there with us. And she was from Venice, Showline. I met her through Green Eyes from Venice Showline, rest in peace. He introduced me to her on the visit, y'all, because she came to visit. Her and her sister used to take turns coming to visit with his mom and sister and shit, right? He introduced me to her. And we started writing each other, cuz. She wrote me all the while I was in Nellis and YTS. All that while. And I got home and just flat out forgot about her, cuz. But Sammy and them was out in LA going to this dance. And like I said, I used to wear writing with my name in the hood and shit all on it back in the day. I used to wear that shit, right? Shit like that. So when I seen it was her, she said, "Sag, it's me, Arlene. I used to write you." I'm like, "I know who you are." I'm like, "What's up?" She said, "Who all with you?" She said, "Me and my sister." I said, "Y'all come on up here with us." So they came on. Didn't nobody say shit to us about them cutting or nothing. Didn't say shit to us. And all the time, it was some jungle dudes out the jungles. They was in there too, in the line. But they was thrown off by Santana Gangster. You know, they people in the Santana block and shit like that. But I had original Santana Gangster on the back of the shirt, because that's the clique, the OSG, right? So I think they was thrown off by that. I think. But anyway, shit, me and Arlene, we party all that night together. Me and her got caught up on shit, conversate. Yeah. Oh, Miss Arlene Peoples, I wish you still around. I don't know if you watching YouTube or somebody from Venice is in on this or whatever. But yeah, her name was Arlene Peoples. And I can't remember her sister name. And after I bumped into her that night with Sammy now, I used to talk to her over the phone. And she said, it was a party out there in Venice. It's a Friday night, Saturday night, along that line. And I took my daddy Cadillac to Venice. I ended up getting drunk and had Rab drive. It was me, Rab, and my brother T-Bone. Us three rode out to Venice Showline to a party one night. And like I said, I got to drink it. I got drunk, so I had to have Rab drive us back. And Rab drove us back. But out in the line, we in the line, and somebody say, "That's Sag?" I'm like, "Who calling my name?" You know. I'm like, "Who is that? Who what's that? Who are you?" She said, "Arlene, I used to write you." I said, oh, what's up, Arlene? So she said that, I knew who she was. She used to send pictures, all that. Like I say, cause she probably wrote me the 3 years or the 3 years, 3 months, and 26 days I did. She probably wrote me 3 years of that. Cause I met her early up in there, up in Nellis. But Green Eye, rest in peace now. I don't know what happened to Green Eye. I think Green Eye got killed. If I ain't mistaken, somebody killed Green Eye. What you up to, sis? What's going on in Georgia? Sitting up here running my mouth. Sitting here running my mouth. I used to have a Washington Bullet jumpsuit. I used to wear with some blue Pumas with the white thing. White Puma thing. And then it had bullets, right? With the two hands and the basketball. You know, over it, right? And I had BC put on the end of it. So it said Bullet SBC. I used to have a Washington Bullet blue basketball sweatsuit. And I used to rock them with some Pumas. I also had some Adidas with the white. What's up, Ben Ben? Oh, Ben Ben. I also had the blue Adidas with the white lines running on. I used to rock with that, or the Pumas. Yeah. But yeah, back in the day, I used to wear shit that had my name and you sit on it like that. Am I interested in doing any interviews about Keith D? Who got questions? Who want to bring me on and ask me questions? Who want to bring me on? I'll give one of these podcasts some action. What you want? Who want to holler? Y'all email some of the motherfuckers. Email one of your email who you like. Who you like? But I'm not doing no jumpers though. I ain't doing no jumper. No, I'm just saying. I'm not. Oh, I could be Southside. Put it that way. Shit. I could easily been a Southside, my motherfucker self. Atlantic Drive, in Hood. I could easily been one of them. Oaks Park, back in the day. Shit, you know? But, you know, I could give my perspective on as far as is, you know, this false shit. They just, had they charged him yet? Because it's Monday. Today is Monday. So they got him Friday. He got to be in court by tomorrow. Because I think the law changed to 48 hours. It used to be 72. Back when I was going to jail, it was 3 days. So that's why I say you didn't want to go to jail on a Friday because you'd be in the city jail a week, 5 days. You'd be musty. Whatever shit you want, it ain't going to be no good. It ain't going to be no good. If you do in the county, your clothes be old, crusty, stinking and shit. Y'all, cuz fuck that jail shit, cuz. That shit ain't nothing nice, man. I don't have time. I just don't have the time for that type of shit no more. Look, that's why they changed the law to 48 hours. Y'all holding them to. Plus, they be in there abusing you and whooping on your shit sometimes, trying to get you to talk. Sometimes they be whooping on the motherfucker up in there, trying to get you to say something. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They had to have him in there by Tuesday. Had to. See, when they got him on Friday, that was a strategic move. Any of y'all been in trouble with the law and dealing with this shit before? I've been held like that just to be released and not even sent to court. Because they was fucking with a motherfucker and, you probably ran and shit. He figured, he probably didn't toss that shit. We ain't gonna find it. Let's take his ass in anyway. Shit like that. It used to be shit like that. That's what I say. I probably had more detains than I had actual fucking arrests. I've been detained so many times. Detained. And then released. Didn't even go into court. They ain't had shit on nigga no way. They probably mad we ran, shit like that. How police can be. He say he ain't gonna say nothing? So he say he ain't got nothing to say. This is what Keith E.D. saying. They just gonna roll the tape. He ain't gotta say nothing. They gonna roll the tape and read the book. It's too late for that. All he could do is go out like a soldier. It's all the man can do now. All he got to do is say, I don't know nothing about no Puffy. I don't know nothing. All I know is it was us four in the car, man. And y'all making a big deal about me saying I passed the gun back there to him. But shit, it was his gun. This is what I'd have said. This would be my story. But shit, it was his gun. He told me hand him his gun. It ain't like I had a gun and say, oh, there go Tupac. Here, y'all shooting. It wasn't like that. See, that'd be my story. That'd be my story. Shit, they jumped on my nephew. He wasn't going for that. Everybody dead now, so I say they jumped on my nephew. He wasn't going for it. That's why he popped his ass. And leave it at that. But I say I don't know nothing about no Puff Daddy, all this conspiracy y'all bringing up. I don't know about. I don't know about no contract. I don't know Tupac. $1 million on his head. I don't know none of that shit y'all talking about. They jumped on my nephew. We was pissed about that. And we ran across them niggas. So, nephew put it in. He said, man, them niggas stomping on me, man. Give me my shit. So I handed it to him. That's what I say. That'd be his best defense. Because I'm not no shot caller. I'm not no leader from the hood. Why y'all putting that on me? That's what I would be saying. Miss 702. I really don't mess with none. But I give one a shot. Y'all go ahead and email a couple of them. I don't know how y'all can contact them, but say SAG willing to talk to one of y'all. So I don't know if y'all know SAG, but y'all need to holler at him. You know, he bout it. You know, I give one a shot outside of Mac or something like that. I do it on OG. I do it on OG because Gangsta know something about that side of town too. He know a little something about that side of town. Oh hell no, sweetheart, I know better. Believe me, sweetheart. Oh, I know better. Can't nobody get me to say anything incriminating at all. I remember when we did that first interview with West 57, right? Because they just popped up out of nowhere. They didn't have no appointment. West 57? West 57 didn't have an appointment. West 57. West 57 came to LAPD. We want to do whoop de whoop on gangs. LAPD say, oh, we don't have no gang problem here. Y'all need to go to Compton. See, LA didn't want the propaganda on them, that shit, you know, LA. They didn't want that on them. They trying to clean their city up, make their city seem like, get their city a clean image. They didn't want LA on there. You understand me? But they gonna tell them, oh, the gang problem is in Compton. Y'all go to Compton. So when they came to Compton PD, small city, ain't like, you know, they take whatever little publicity they can get. So they come to Compton. We want to do something on the gangs, and blah, blah. The Santanas came up in the conversation. You know, the Santana Block, one of the violent gang, when he get, you know, saying who some of the violent gangs were in the city. Them motherfuckers showed up on Rose Street, cuz. See, Sylvia brought 48 hours. Sylvia did. She brought 48 hours. I didn't like West 57 by how they edited, cuz all the shit we was saying was more like gangster shit and wasn't really the positive stuff. They put in the killing, the violent, that part of our conversations. They didn't mention how a lot of us, how we saying how we were seeking peace and we didn't have no problems, you know, talking with the Bloods, the Power Rules, try to work something out. They didn't use that. See, y'all see is them interviews. And West 57 was the one I showed my tombstones. But they didn't tell a lot of shit. And see, at that time, we was all in the X-Clan, KRS-Ones, and we was kind of black, you know, we was conscious. We was into that Africa shit and the black man's the original man. You know, we was on that stuff, cuz, back then. Even at that time. But they edited it to where all y'all got was when I was saying, we got to watch every car and, you know, like, making it seem like it was dangerous, all it was. They told most of that shit. The stuff Hud was saying, well, Big Rock was saying how they come over and shooting, that's all they put in. You know, they didn't put in the other shit. How, you know, we were saying we aware, we shouldn't be tripping, because we was more conscious back then. West 57 didn't do that. See, that's why I really didn't like West 57. They had us in the 60s. They had the 60s and, we about extortion, murder, kidnap, blase. That's all they could. In the 60s had the, I think they said that was Peter Rock and them. I don't know, because they was covering their shit up when they did their interview, and I would have too, saying that kind of stuff. But they had us in the 60s. What bloods they had? What bloods they had? Yeah, us in the 60s. Some of the Brown brothers. But anyway, when West 57 showed up, and we said, all right, we'll do it. When they talked to us, can we interview y'all, blah, blah, blah. We said, okay, we'll do it. I called all the homies. And we got in the huddle. I call them huddles, when I was in the hood. I call a huddle. Huddle up, cuz. And we discussed some shit, right? So it was me, my brother Hub, Pico, Rock, Big H. I don't think T-Bone was there, was it? I don't think it was all the brothers. I think it was just me, Hub and H, Big Rock, Pickle, and maybe Snap. Maybe Snap. I said, cuz, huddle up. So we all huddle up, right? If it wasn't Snap, it was Squeak. I said, cuz, huddle up. I said, cuz, don't say nothing about no murders. Ain't nobody went to jail for. I said, if you gonna say something about murder, you better get your time for it. Or if you're talking about a case, maybe the homie locked up already or something like that. I said, cuz, don't say nothing about, is what I'm telling the homies. I said, don't say, and I said, don't say you sell dope over here. I said, if y'all gonna talk about dope dealing, talk about it, but don't say you do it. See, I even knew back then, don't do it. Don't do that. You see what I'm saying? So before we did the interview with West 57, we was in a huddle and I made it clear. I said, cuz, don't bring up none of that, nothing like that. I said, I'm telling them, the shit, don't say nothing about those. I said, now, if you're going to say something, I said, he'll say something about yours. You already went to jail for it. I said, if I'm going to say, I already went to jail for it. Like that. I was saying, but, other ones they might already went to jail for it. So, I already knew not to be criminating. And I say, cuz, if y'all want to talk about dope dealing, I say, don't say you sell it. I even told them that, the homies. I say, cuz, if you're going to talk about dope dealing, don't say you do it. Just talk about it. Yeah, they sell drugs, the community survive, and, but don't say you do it. You understand? Yeah, I sell dope. Pay my bills, I got cars, because don't do that. That's criminating. Criminating, cuz that's illegal activity. This shit ain't legal. You ain't paying taxes, you ain't did that. Carrying on, come on, cuz, keep your mouth shut. You should know better. Shit. You should know better. So, Before we did the interview, we knew what not to do, what not to be saying. You know, so it was fresh in our head not to do that kind of shit. Come on, Papa Dungus, or whatever your name is. We report people and block them on this channel, man. So what is he talking about a mice or something? Where you at? You at home? You see the mice run across the floor or something? Because we know all of y'all don't be trolls. We know all of y'all don't be trolls. We give y'all a chance to speak, clarify, express yourself on, but don't get yourself blocked and report it, because we will do it. And I may have a couple of my moderators on here, and I got quite a few of them. And homie don't play that shit. Like on Living Colors, homie don't play that. Shit. Who all still with me? I ain't got my glasses. Did I see Aubrey? I see Aubrey. What's up, all WD Life? Anthony Winniger, God is good all the time. I'll be gay. Lime Hood OG, huh? Appreciate that, Anthony. Oh, man, it went well, man. My day went well, man. Got my car service. Got the main shit done. So I got it scheduled for next month to get something else done. So it went well. I see my sister Georgia Tomboy tapped in. Of course, Miss 702, telling me to do some interviews and shit. Find somebody who want to do one. Miss 702. I don't know, but I ain't doing them no jumpers. I'm not doing them no jumper. Yeah, that's what that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go back to their pages and make sure the notifications say all. Cripple, I just seen. Y'all fucking go with that buffering shit, cuz. Ben, y'all remember Ben? God is good, Jesus, I love you. What's going on, man? How are you? What Lime Hood you talking about? Aubrey? Papa Dungus. You good though, right? Oh, do a Compton panel? It depends on who we have. I already had one nigga trick me on one of those. Depending on who we have. I got tricked by one nigga already, so I'm not going for that. As long as I know who on that panel. As long as I know who on the panel. What's up, Sue Jack? Man, your boy blessed, man. Your boy blessed. I'm alive on here talking to you all, so I'll take that. I'm glad to be on earth with you all, and I'm glad you all is here on earth with me, man. You understand me? I'm glad to be on earth with you all. Dash Dex. How you doing, Dash Dex? You just don't care, Mac, about an hour or so ago. So I thought I'd come and holler at everybody. Drinking a little Powerade. Put some electrolytes back into my system. You know what I mean? Smoking a little marijuana. Go ahead and take my medication right now because it's close enough to that time. So go ahead and take these meds, man. I wasn't really a dope dealer like you mean, bro. I was more of a robber and a burglar type person than a dope dealer. But I have sold some dope. I have. Um, um, I really don't like to discuss killing, but it's factual. It's caught up, and if you have a gun and you constantly having guns in your life, and you're gonna use the guns. Someday you're gonna use that gun. And let's just hope that when you do, don't nobody lose their life behind it, bro. Okay? Because it's not a good thing. Once you kill, bro, it's gonna eat you like cancer. It's gonna eat you like cancer, bro. And some of us heal and some of us don't. Some turn to drugs, alcohol, suicide, and some things, a lot of people think you do it and it's over with. They don't understand the nightmares, the victims, the mental trauma, the psychological problems and conditions and that come along with that. It's like somebody put a mountain on your shoulder and you walking around with it, bro. I mean, your whole damn life, for the rest of your life. So, there's something I suggest that you don't do. Now you say, how did I find Jesus? It was a time in my life I used to curse God. I used to curse God. I'm like, why? Why? Why him? Why her? If you about love, why you allowing this to happen? Why did he have to go? You know, because I was losing a lot of friends, and it was just getting harder and harder to understand because so many people was dying, bro. Funeral after funerals after funerals is trauma, bro, on your brain. I even used to curse God. At one time, I still used to lie, cheat. I wasn't honest about everything. I was I wasn't in acceptance to repent all the way. I was straddling the fence at times in my life. It was like, all right, this I won't do. I'm all right with this. But the all right was no good ass shit too. You see what I'm saying? I was straddling the fence, bro. So, it was around It was around 83, maybe. It was around 83, maybe. I thought of suicide, homie, in 83. Because I was still battling my demons and I wasn't in full acceptance to repent still, even back then. And I was battling a lot of demons. I was going through things, certain circumstances in my life at the time. And when the thought came about, I decided to get out the environment first, because I was at home feeling that way with the depression at the time. I was at home, so I wanted to get away. If I was to do it, I didn't want to do it there, type of shit, right? Well, anyway, cause I hop on the bus just to get away for a minute. I go downtown, and I end up walking Skid Row, right? Downtown. And then I see these people on Skid Row. Right? And I say, how can they? How can they? You understand me? live like this? How can they? You understand me? And then I realized that ain't nothing wrong with me. I say, they way worse off than me. I say, look at them. They sitting here laughing, drinking, talking, you know, and living their lives under the circumstances they under. And I said, it don't look like none had a in their lives because of their situation. And that's when I decided there wasn't nothing wrong with me. I see nothing wrong with me. And that's when I decided to face my demons, bro. Was a little after that. Was a little after that, bro. So I was able to repent. The help of 2 psychiatrists was some good therapy for me. I had one psychiatrist that I could vent and just tell the truth, man. I just told her what I done and the things that I saw, bro. Yeah. And I feel better ever since, man. I needed help from psychiatrists and shit like that, man, to get my act together. It wasn't no easy road for me, bro. I'm telling you guys. But yeah, I decided to return to righteousness, bro, and try to save as many lives as I possibly could. You know, I just wanted to turn as many young men and women around from ruining their lives, bro. Because it's simple to do. You can ruin your life in an instant. You understand me? Ruin it in an instant, cuz. I went from eating a sandwich and watching TV to facing 17 years to life. From eating a sandwich and watching TV to facing 17 life. What the fuck? Huh? You sitting in there dealing with it. So, after that, my attitude changed. I said, man, from here on out, I can't afford to. That's my wife hitting me up about something. She needs to stop eating all the damn chunky monkey ice cream up. I mean, this woman got a chunky monkey, Ben & Jerry chunky monkey obsession, man. She just can't get 1 and 2 of them. She got to get 4, 5, 6. Huh? She sometimes them must be $5.99, but she be really waiting on them to be a deal in these stores, cause might have to have a digital coupon, and, the app, all that shit to get that shit done. But I ain't worked none today, cause I just took care of my car, man. And paid my bills. I didn't get a chance to do shit. Took her to work this morning. I came home. And she said she's getting off around 1. So I stayed home. Here with these kids, these dogs. I stayed home. I went and got her, brought her back. She had to be to work by 5, she said. Or 5. Not 5. Well, anyway. When I picked her up and brought her back, when I got up before something this morning to take her to work, I had a 7 o'clock appointment to have my vehicle maintenance at the dealership. But it was a couple things needed, but I could save a few bucks if I did them myself. So I said, that's what I'm gonna do. I'll do that, is what I told her. So after they did what they did, I didn't get a chance to change the filters out, the cabin filter and the air filter out until after I went and picked her up for dropping off this morning. So I dropped her off, ran the house, got a little weed I had, jumped in my shit, went to the auto parts store. They had one, but not the other one. I said, can you see the other stuff, blah, blah, have it? And he said, they got both of them. He said, you just want to go there and get both? I said, yeah, I'll do that. So I went to the other parts store, got both the filters I needed. I thought I might need to go to storage because I put up my tool bag in the storage. So I'm like, damn, I don't want to go in no motherfucking storage for nothing, right? Not right now, anyway. And came in the house, got lucky. I did have a screwdriver and a Phillips head screwdriver. So I was able to change my filters and shit out. The day too. So they said I need another thing done. I ain't had the money for it. I said, look here, man, let's schedule it for next month. I said, I'll do it then. So that's what I'm gonna do. What's happening, little boy of 25? Little boy of 25, what's with it, man? What's happening with you? Don't know none. I'm not a joker. I'm telling you, I don't know no jokes, bro. You give us one. I don't know no jokes, to be honest. I don't know none. I'm trying to think of one. I ain't got none, man. I like Richard Pryor. I like Bernie Mac. That Robert Harris dude. I like that big chick, big sister with the big titties, be putting shit all up in her bra and shit. What's her name? I like that. Underwood girl. Ain't her name Underwood, Cheryl Underwood or something like that? I like her. Of course, Richard Pryor. I like Red Fox. Why you can't think? Come on, man. I'm 62 years old. I'm here to get gritty. I'm here to gritty. I'm 62 years old. Y'all trying to get me to throw an ACL or something, huh? Shit, I'm 62, man. Y'all trying to get me to tear my ACL or something? I don't even know no jokes like that, cuz. I'm trying to think of one. What you mean? What you mean? All right, Ali the guy. Appreciate that message. I can't hit no gritty, man. Okay, knock knock. Who's there? Who's there? Me who? Me who? Right on, Ali the guy. Look like So Cool had a joke for us, so he said knock knock. I say who's there? He say me. I say me who? He say me So Cool. Okay, I thought you had a joke for us, cause shit, Ali the guy and little boy. Little boy, was trying to get a joke or two. I couldn't figure none out, bro. And I done heard a bunch of them. It's this other dude. Hey, hey, check this out, little boy. I got Sirius XM radio, right? And they got comedy channels. Like 70, like 93, 4, 5, 6, 7 be like comedy channels. And Kevin Hart got his own channel, and people like that had their own channels. Man, it's this one dude, the big black dude, like he ain't got no neck. What his name? Crawford? Something Crawford. Y'all know who I'm talking about? Oh man. Cuz had me laughing so motherfucking hard. My stomach be hurting, cuz I'm telling you. Especially when he be talking about his uncle. Talking about he got COVID and all that shit. He be he be clowning the shit out of but and his name Crawford. The black dude look like he ain't got no neck. Big head ass motherfucker. He's funny in the motherfucker. Uh uh shit, Cat Williams is a cold dude. Uh they have like clips of all kind of people, certain people shit. But yeah, man, I be that fat motherfucker, cuz he have me. You can't even hear him. I mean, see him. You just hear their voice. Hear them doing their jokes. On the radio. But y'all be listening to the comedy, but I just don't remember the jokes like that, cause I be laughing so motherfucking hard. My stomach hurts, bro. Shit, that motherfucker done went out. I got my wife texting me. Oh, shit. Fuck. And my son texting me. So let me get off here and holler back at them too. Let me get off here and holler back at them too. Y'all stay blessed. What, Kevin Hart? Kevin Hart channel 96? Laugh Out Loud, I think his channel called. Laugh Out Loud Radio? Who, Kevin Hart channel? On Siri XM Radio, huh? Man, that shit. them motherfuckers keep me laughing on that channel, bro. I be busting the fuck up. He had Mexican dudes. All kinds of people. Be certain motherfuckers. They just play all during the day, right? But especially that big dude, I know, cause it'll tell you the name, Lavelle Crawford, and then it had like content. But they might talk about plenty of shit though. But that Crawford dude, the Lavelle, I think named Lavelle Crawford. Oh man, be careful driving when his fat ass on there, cause he gonna have your ass laughing so motherfucking hard, you gonna be crying and your stomach gonna be hurting. I'm telling you, man. And it's good to get a good damn laugh like that. Cause you ain't no bullshit on your mind when you laughing like that. You ain't got a care in the world. A care in the world. Whatever forgot you laughing like that, bro. I'm telling you. And yeah, some good shit. Get some laughter in your life sometimes, bro. You know what I mean? Get some laughter in your life sometimes. A good laugh can do the mind and the soul and the body some good. I'm telling you. A good motherfucking laugh, bro. So yeah, he say that's his favorite channel. My man right here. He said that's what yeah, yeah. They'll have your ass busting the hell up too. That was Gus saying. Oh, he said I'm his favorite channel. Oh shit, I thought I thought you talking about Series Radio, XM Radio, because I was talking about the comedy channels they have. I appreciate that, Gus. I appreciate that. They call me the people champ. I don't do content. I just come on here and rock and roll with the audience, man. Just share my life, my trials, my tribulations. Try to advise as best I can. Be honest and fair. You know what I mean? And most of all, understanding. Because there's always room to compromise. Understand me? There's always room to compromise. We all can work something out. You know what I mean? That's how I see it. You good, I'm good. We good, they good. If we all good, everybody good. So I want everybody to be all right. Crippo, you gone? I hope I don't lose y'all. Just about to say that shit. Let me shout out everybody, man, because I got to go, man. Let me shout out everybody who chimed in. I don't want to miss nobody, so let me start from the top. We had my man Sniper. One love Sniper. Crippo, man. My brother in real life. S-Gang. They doubled theirs up. Y'all see that SSC Compton? Oh, my sweetheart right here, Miss 702. That's my niece right there. OG Steve. I can't say enough about OG Steve, y'all. Appreciate you, bro. From the bottom of my heart, man. OG Steve. Love you like a brother, man. Really do. I said Crippo. I said Miss 702. I said Steve. So cool. So cool asked me about the pirate hats. Yeah, but they used to wear the he said, yeah, they all wore the Philly, but they used to wear that pirate sometime too. Yeah. Depending on if they was rocking some black, but the pirate hat was black with a gold P. And Palmer used to wear that one too. That one. Yeah, Nutty wear the Yankee hat. That was OG Steve asking that. And then my sister came into Georgia. Big bro, I love you. Oh, she said she took off work. I just ranting at the time, y'all. Some of y'all, I don't be ignoring y'all. I just be ranting off, and I ain't seen half the shit was said to me. That's why I have to come back sometimes to see, But I apologize, sis. And yeah, you deserve a break, sweetheart. You deserve a break. Being tapped. It was a lady commenting, and she said, my son Ben. Said something about her son Ben and YouTube. Ben, your mom watch YouTube by any chance? I'm not joking, you cuz. I'm not joking, Ben for real. I seen her there in the comment she saying something about her son Ben. She had a son Ben. Who YouTube and something like that, she was saying. God is good. Jesus, I love you. I spoke to you. I said hello. Because I remember Miss 702 asked me, was I interested in doing some interviews about Keith Lee Dick? Why don't you interview me, Miss 702? You do it. Call me up, let's schedule. Get your questions wrote down and, and let's do it. You do it. Cripple say he got caught in the morning. So we'll find out what the charges is tomorrow. So once they charge you, the lawyer can ask for a bail. Well, we want to bail you on. See, that's what I meant by it was strategic. Remember how I was saying niggas be going to jail and how you could be up in there 5 days and shit before you got to go to court, because you in there over the weekend and shit, right? Remember we talking about that? Sometimes they do your ass like that and ain't got nothing on you, and just go ahead and release you. It just detains you that long. And like I said, I've been detained quite a few motherfucking times. Probably more than I've been arrested. Sent to jail, was put in the jail cell, all that shit. All my property taken off of me, all that shit. And just in there. Detectives coming in sweating, you trying. Man, I ain't got nothing to talk. I don't know what y'all talking about. I don't know what you talking about. I don't know. I don't know what you talking. Shit like that. Some of them try to act like they gonna get rough. And some man, I wish you would, motherfucker. Put your hand on me. It's just shit like that. That's all, cuz. That's strategic. They got him on Friday. They knew they could have him over the weekend. So they got him Friday. Maybe I don't think the sheriff's office is 24 hours. So the sheriff's office got hours. Police station got hours for the public where you come in the door. So they probably did the raid before it opened that morning. So that day couldn't count. Because at that hour it wasn't a business day within business hours. So it's some kind of tactic to that. So they had him over the weekend. And I said to myself, well, they got to have him in court by Tuesday, if that's the case. And Cripple said, yeah, because he go to court tomorrow. That's when they're going to present charges. Whether it's manslaughter or assisting, abating, conspiracy, murder, they got to bring it, cuz, tomorrow, cuz. And like I say, I don't think they got much on cuz, man. I just don't. Yeah, I talked to you. And then Anthony and Winter say, how your day too? I talked to both of y'all. God is good, Jesus, I love you. And Anthony and Winter say, how your day? Around the same time. And I was telling y'all that it went well. And then Aubrey mentioned manhood. Who you talking about, huh? Then we had Papa Dungus. He saw the mice. Then I hollered at RWD life when he was on KMAC. He was on KMAC. Yeah, KMAC, yeah. KMAC, best in the business, man. Best in the business, man. He fuck with everybody. Everybody. Gotta love it. Yeah, Sue Jack. Sanctuary. Okay. Sue Jack is Sanctuary. I wonder what happened to you, man. What happened to the Sanctuary channel? What happened to that account? And then Dash Dex chimed in. This nigga up to no good. I could tell how he peeking and shit. And like I said, it was shooting and shit last night. Yeah, look, I'm not trusting this dude right here, too. That nigga up to no good. That nigga up to something. I gotta keep my phone sharp. You step outside. That nigga looking for somebody, cuz. Check. Check. Hold on. Hold on a second. That nigga up to no good, cuz. You know how I know? Cause I used to be. And he got a hoodie on. Got his hand in his shit. Okay. And he was like looking. And then it looked like when he went in that gap, he picked up his pace. And he was a shooting around here last night. You know what I'm saying? They had it taped off all this shit, blocked off all this shit over there. Last night. And my niece say, gee, you see, that's Uncle Sag? I said, yeah, this nigga was that. So this niece. And when she got up on me, then I realized who it was, you know. Her people Hoover, right? 107. So, I got the, she said, you hear that shooting? I said, no, I ain't hear no shooting. She said, yeah, I was looking for my husband. She said, right after he left us, we heard the shooting and shit. She said, yeah, the police over there, they got it blocked off. And I said, where at? She said, over there on the, she said, over there on the other parking, over there on the other side, right there in the middle. So I went back there and shit. I got a little short video of it on here. That was last night. She said, all I heard was bop, 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 bop. She said, that's all I heard. And then I said, how long ago? She said, about 45 minutes ago. I was like, I didn't hear nothing, so, cause I was here then. I was out there on the porch smoking, out front. So, yeah, that nigga with that hoodie on, cuz, or something no good. He was looking for somebody. I could tell. You know, he's up to no good. I used to be up to no good. I know exactly what the fuck he was doing. He was looking for something. Like I said, when he went to that gap right there, he picked up his pace. He picked up the pace. When he hit that gap right there. My wife don't like it over here no more, cuz. Okay, so you sanctuary. Yeah, man, I got that weed, man, to calm my nerves, man. Clayton. Dixon Cider. It's going well, Clayton. About to shut it down, though, bro. Yeah, okay, yeah, you got to, yeah. I had to have some help. Indonesia's black man. I, I'm a spiritual person, bro. I believe. I believe. Especially after the stroke. When I had the stroke March the 12th, 2012. And then I spoke up to God, the Lord, or I just spoke up and asked why was I spared. I said I've done horrible things in my life. I don't understand why I was spared. Because at that time I felt like I didn't have much purpose. I felt like that's when all my kids got grown. Me and my wife's relationship wasn't the same, and I felt like, and I was wondering why I didn't die from the brain aneurysm, especially after the guy next in the room next to me did. After I get out the hospital, I hear testimony from other people saying how they lost their sister, their mom, blah, 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 stuff like that. I lost two aunties to brain aneurysms. So, was wondering why I was sick. And when I spoke up October 30th, 2012, and asked that question, I looked up and spoke. And I asked that question. I said, why was I spared? I said, God, why was I spared? And I've done horrible things in my life. And like I said, I didn't have much purpose going on back then. And I said, what's the purpose? What is my purpose? And that's when a voice spoke down to me. A voice spoke down. And the voice called me Sag. The voice said, Sag. It said, you're a mentor. He said, people look up to you. He said, I don't mean he. It said, people look up to you. It said, and they watching you. That voice said, help me with them. And I said, who? And that voice said, your people. And I said, who's my people? And the voice said, the gang culture. You got the attention. He said, help me with them, right? The voice said, help me with them. And I said, how I do that? And it said, just keep telling the truth. Keep telling them the truth. So I've been doing that. I've been dropping knowledge, history, uncut, no steroids, just how I saw it, how I known it to be, or the guys I was affiliated with, what they was lacing me on. So that's mainly what I was doing with our culture back then at that time. But then I just started speaking on life as a whole, in general, the politics, where I stand on religion and whatever, shit, I want to discuss what matters, whatever life's topic. You just you like to discuss, let's do it. I mean, I have my opinions. I have, things like that. But I just try to give it uncut, man, raw, man, without all the wishy-washy shit, without the drama and all that, man, I want to be honest and truthful. And, be an example. Be an example that we all may go astray, but you can return back to righteousness, yo. You can always return back to righteousness. Now, we can't pure our hearts anymore. Once we sin, your heart ain't pure anymore. You understand me? Once you sin. But you can return back to righteousness, though. That you can do. So that's what I decided to do. Like when we all born, we had pure heart, minds, and souls. You don't have much knowledge. You definitely your hate, your envy, your jealousy, them type of genes don't even kick in yet. When you're born, when you're a child, and you 1, 2, 3 years old, see kids don't see no color. We stick our finger in the socket and shit like that. We don't know no better. So that's when your heart's is pure and your soul, and you know what I mean. But then we start to sin. We start to lie, curse, steal. Uh, you know, you know, just sin, rob, you know, lie, and we just sin, lie on our taxes. All that shit is wrong. It's wrong. But a lot of us, that's all right. Everybody ain't, but it's wrong. It's wrong. You understand me? Okay, let me shout out everybody. We had Little Boy. We had Ali the guy. So cool. Gus. I appreciate you, Gus. They go cripple again. And then we got James Ver, Vergona. Vergona, is that correct? Okay, you got a bet. You talking about these cigars? Quit these? I just threw it over the fence. If I quit, I just threw it away. Shit. You cash at me 1,000, you'll never see another cigar in my mouth again. Shit. Uh, that's a challenge that'll really make me quit. Right there. James Vergona, is I'm pronouncing it right? Or Vergona? Am I pronouncing it right, James? He said, he said, what he said? Hey man, it's me, the guy that said, do you smoke? And I would give you 1,000 unless you quit. Shit, I hurry up and threw that motherfucker cigar away. Oh hell yeah! A challenge like that, you, you won't see me with another cigar in my mouth again, bro. Unless it's blunt. Can I smoke weed though? You talking about cigars, right? The black and mild? Was that what you talking about? Cause I just tossed that motherfucker. But I smoke weed though. So which one you talking about, James? See. All right, man. I gotta get this phone on the charger, man. So when this woman called me to come get her from work, man, I'll be able to get the phone call, yo. Let's see, the blinds like that. See? Yeah, that nigga. That nigga I seen earlier, that nigga was up to no good, cuz. I'm telling you. Telling you, man. That nigga's up to no good. I don't know who the fuck he was looking for. But he looking for somebody. Alright, man, give me. Finish my little ice cream. I've been fucking playing around with it, so. Go ahead and finish this up. Got some Maine blueberry Belgian waffle cone. Y'all stay blessed, man. I gotta get this phone charged up. So it'll be ready when she call me. Y'all stay blessed.